Hi, I just finished the Code 6 of Solomon CEO 10 Million Plus on invisible leadership. And invisible leadership is kind of the behind the scenes stuff that people have to go through to become successful. The mindset and the obstacles. It looks like for other people they got lucky, or it's just natural for them, or they were born that way. And so the success in others, they had to go through a lot of battles too. And so they had to go through the same processes that we are. We're just at a different phase. And so it's related to the story of David and Goliath. Of course, small David kills giant Goliath. But before that, what some people don't know is that he had tended his flock and had to fight off lions and bears. So he had fought many battles and built that confidence before he actually was faced against Goliath. So the key takeaways for me in this training, one of the big ones, the first one was in the very first, at the start of it, was that this all started just from a simple text message. Mark Hoverson had studied the scriptures and knew this story. And then when he got a text message from a friend of his that kind of just acknowledged, hey, I knew you before during your struggle, and I'm happy for the success that I see you're having now. And he related that to the story of David with the lions and bears and the battles. And so most people didn't see that in Mark, that he had to go through all those battles first before he became successful. So it's just neat that studying and learning stuff and then recognizing it in your own life and really applying that. And then the most powerful thing is then he turned around and shared it with all of us to kind of blaze the trail and learn, take it to a higher level. If we just study the scripture and don't apply it to our life, then it really doesn't have a whole lot of meaning. And then it really elevates the meaning when we can share it with other people's lives and kind of lead them to, okay, this is how it's applied. And then the second key takeaway for me was the lions and bears in this season. This is Alec. So it's just kind of acknowledging that it is a phase, and just because I see somebody that's more confident than me or has more things or does things better doesn't mean that they're more likely to be successful. In my season, I have lions and bears that I can face right now. So don't go for the Goliath if you're still working on training on the lions. Just build up to those things and appreciate those things that you have now. So some of the ones that Mark listed were poverty and procrastination. For me, disorganization. And it's actually great gifts because they allow you the chance to practice and get better and build that confidence. And by doing that, the other key takeaway for me was changing the default reflex from fear to confidence and courage. And you just keep doing it. When you have a fear and you face it and overcome it, then that is building that mental muscle and just taking things in steps and practicing courage. It takes practice. You don't just say, oh, I'm going to be courageous, and then you are. It takes practice just like anything else. So be grateful that you have things that scare you so that you have an opportunity to practice. And then key takeaway number 4, I guess it is, was that he listed some enemies to business. And one of them was poverty. And I know I use that excuse a lot. Well, I can't really invest in somebody to take care of my kids and different things like that. But it helped me to think of money and investing in a new way, that really our job as entrepreneurs is to create great value with minimal resources. That's how you make a profit. So just knowing that that mindset was like, oh, well, I don't have to be rich to get rich. Your job as an entrepreneur is to make a lot with a little. And then also he pointed out that people are the real value, and networking is free. We're on Facebook, or you go to the mall, you meet people. So that's the real value, and money will manifest itself when you're doing the right thing and holding the right mindsets. Oh, and I'm getting lots of kisses. Yeah, he likes networking. What we think and just the things that we think about and the choices we make when we don't think anybody is looking, those things matter. Not only is it developing our own habits and our own confidence and belief in ourselves, it's actually attracting people that are making those same type of choices to us. So every opportunity, whether somebody's looking or nobody's looking, those things matter, and just practice excellence at all times and teach your children to do that. And so in summary, it's just before the public victory is a series of small private battles. So embrace each one as a step towards success, and just continue on the journey and know that you're making progress. And I would love to see you on my blog and kind of follow my pathway and connect with me there and leave comments below what you think. Thanks. Bye.